fishing, pull, subscribe on his channel, and go on the Peeler and watch his channel. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. We do a video. And subscribe on the channel.
What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the show. It's raining, typical spring weather, about getting up to about low 50s today. Just gonna go down and check the river because I was on the USGS website and the water level still looks pretty good. So I was gonna go throw some crankbaits around and do a little bit of drop shotting, which reminds me I need to grab my baby Z2s because that water is stained due to rain and stuff. So they should be on bait fish and bait fish oriented type of presentations, being that things are starting to warm up at very slow increments, you know, coming out of winter haunts. So hopefully they'll be wanting to put the feed back on. So I usually don't fare too bad in this kind of on and off rain weather, so hopefully we can get on a pattern. Let's go fishing. All right, y'all, so at least we got a clear casting path. We got a little bit of wind, so that's good for cranking and whatnot, but there's a lot of current in the main river channel, so I'm just gonna pick apart, you know, the cover here with the old flatworm at first. Dang it, I didn't know it was that windy. Oop, thought I had a bite there. And on my casting rod I got a bait by Evergreen called the Flat Force 4 in like a mirror shad. It's got like a reflective inner like foil insert. Oh, dang it, that was a good bite, man. Surprised I still got my bait. Yeah, that was a good bite. I'll go right back to him. Got him. Little walleye. Hey, dude. Hey, little buddy. What's going on, man? Were you the same guy that hit that on the last cast? Are you? Snout popped you pretty good, didn't I? Yeah. He's cute. I'm wondering if it's that same walleye that just makes this little cove its home or what, but he's cool, man. Here, bud. Feisty little dude. All right, on the board. I was hoping the drop shot would pay off today, man. Oh, dude. Like when a bunch of memory only thing about this technique, man, you got a weight hanging under your presentation, so can get some crazy around the rod tip you know, tangles, especially on a hook set and miss or what's going on, folks. So this will be like the part 2 of the, you know, my little fishing outings in between doing in real life stuff on my first weekend off at my new job. So we got one on the Dropshot, and that's it so far. So it is about 38 degrees outside with freezing rain. So I'm gonna go back down to the river, check it out, see if like what the water clarity's like, and plink around some more Dropshot with some bait fish oriented you know, applications on the end of my hook, and also do some just walleye box cranking and lipless. So hopefully we can get on to some fish. So let's go fishing. All right, folks, so it started to like freezing rain sprinkle as soon as I was pulling out the house. Luckily I have my old raincoat with me. I'm gonna leave my tackle bags and stuff in my truck, but we got optimal water level. So on my Dropshot rod, I'm still got a baby Z2, but on my casting gear here, I got one of Jab Customs old, like a minnow style bait, because I have a feeling with the weather change, probably be better just to go after some toothy critters. And even though I've caught big smallmouth on those exact baits, because they got like a subtle wobble, you can tell by the bill that it's not some obnoxious wide. Got him! Wow, that's a big smallmouth, you guys. Holy smokes! Holy smokes! Did I just not get done saying I've caught big smallmouth on these minnow baits? Oh my gosh, dude! Stop, buddy, stop! Wow, look at her! Look at her! And she just mangled that back hook. Wow, thank you, girl. What do you weigh, you Canal River football, you? Huh? With the cold and everything, I'm not gonna weigh her, but look at her gut on the feed up. She's a good 2.5, 3 pounds for sure. I'm gonna get a little picture. Look at her, you guys. What a beautiful smallmouth. Wow, and she is fired up. Did you first cast jinx me? Nah, you didn't. No, you sure didn't. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Yeah. All right. We are on the board. That didn't take long, did it? Ready to go? There she goes. All right. Yeah. I don't care, man. I get pumped up. This is what I live for. Is look what she did to this back hook. Is catching fish like that. Look at this. That whole entire barb is turned in. Wow. What a strong fish. So I got my hook getter outer pliers. I'm gonna have to straighten that back out, even though it's gonna weaken it, and then we'll be right back, folks. All right, guys, back. I ended up having to accidentally snap that barb off that back hook, but luckily I got one more of these baits that are like the same, just a slightly different color pattern. So if they're in here, we're gonna find out. I was letting a couple pauses, just kind of trying to make the bait erratic. Unreal, man. And what's funny about these baits, the reason why I chose to start with this is because the only time I've caught big smallmouth on these old Jab Customs Minnow type baits is in late winter, early spring. And that's exactly where we're at right now. Late winter, early spring. I mean, today is set the clocks forward day. It woke up, set the clocks forward. All right, folks, so as you may have saw by now in the intro, my mom's sister, who was like my second mom to me, she is on her way to heaven. So they're gonna be like, you know, disconnecting the oxygen and all that stuff and making her comfy so her exit from this world can be as comfortable as possible. The only way I can get my mind off it is to get out there and catch some fish. So I'm bringing my 7'9" swim bait rod, glide bait rod, and I'm bringing the A-rig since we're back in winter weather, and I'm gonna go try to wrap this episode up with a you know, a good one, whether it's on a glide bait or on the Alabama rig. So see you at the fishing spot. All right, folks, so I went back out to try to make this last act, just to get one more fish to button up this episode, but it wasn't happening. I started out, I tried a swim bait, nothing. And I did dip the tail in some chartreuse dip. I think this is fluorocarbon. I'm not sure what brand or anything, but then I tried a black and blue chatterbait with a bluegill flash trailer. Nothing. So I'm really loving this setup right here, and like out the door it's less than $100. The rod is $60, and these are like on sale for between $29 and $39.95 right now. Then I got out my 7'9" Dobbins Fury glide bait, big swim bait, umbrella rig rod, and threw the 6th Sense Flow Glide 130 and a threadfin shad. Nothing. Alright, so this is my 7'9" glide bait slash umbrella rig slash, big swim bait rod. It's a Dobbins Fury 7'9". You can see it says 7'9" one piece, 15 to 30 pound, 1 ounce to 5 ounce, medium heavy, fast action, swim baits, glide baits, umbrella rigs. So that's what it is designed for. And I used to throw all my Alabama rigs on either 7.3 heavy jig rod or my 7.6 flipping stick. And then I got this dude right here. As long as I won't hit nothing on the back cast. And last but not least, we tried the War Eagle chartreuse and white skirted spinnerbait with the orange kicker and the gold willow leaf. Nothing. Start with the old big guns. More distance than that. No, I'm not getting hung up on something stupid. So guys, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the 2 fish that I caught over the weekend, especially my first smallmouth of 2023. But at the same time, if you go back in my video library where you see I was down in Florida, on John's Lake with my buddy that I ain't seen in 25 years, and a couple, there was some other footage from like just a little park where you could fish from the bank. I went down there to see my aunt and help her move in with my other aunt, and that was the last time I saw her in person. Now, we had spoke on the phone a bunch, and she's just, since I was a kid, been an integral part of my life. We all got our aunts and uncles that, it's not that they're our favorite, because in a big family where you have aunts and uncles on both sides, you love them all, right? But there's those ones that you have special relationships with, and my Aunt Jean was that aunt to me. So she will be missed. I'm trying to just be here for my mom right now, because that's her blood sister, and excuse me. It's gonna be a rough week for me, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. These fish can be caught when the weather is, looking dismal. It's good to see the smallmouth finally coming in shallow to feed up, and other than that, pre-spawn and things are going to start picking up really fast once we get into spring and all that. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode. This is Brian from Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Out for now. But just for now. Be easy, people. And be good to each other. Because you're not guaranteed tomorrow. Peace.